to learn it slow, of course, and then we'll move on to the faster tempo. Keep in mind, the actual tempo is a little bit more sprite. If you learn sequences of movement, you'll be fine. Don't think of it as I need to do a pirouette here, I need to get ready to kick my face here. Just learn sequence of movement. First one, it's time to dance. Woo. 2 walks, 2 walks. Jesus, Jesus, together. Step, hop, clap your thoughts.
It needs to be bigger than everything. This is the starring number. Bound to discover this book's not her cover, so don't make a move you'll regret. So I'm making you sir, no reneging on her. Don't give up on went out there and crushed that performance. So hard, the whole audience was standing on their feet, screaming bloody murder. How fucking old do you think I am? This was 1970. The point is, every Fosse girl knows that story. It's all about finding your own inner strength.
When a challenge lies ahead and you are filled with dread and worry,
like a lot of it's Izzy coming through.
Okay.
And I want it to be like a different type of flighty character. From you. Okay.
Confidence is real good.
give it some zazz. There's no contest for a girl who has some razzmatazz. So calm and rough and strut your stuff like no chicken this town has. Instead of giving up, give it some zazz.
To love and be loved, to love and be loved, to love and be loved.
Tell me about the show.
So, what is the Prom about?
Well, it all kind of starts off with these Broadway actors right after their first show of a new thing that they're part of, and they flop.
Considering buying a ticket to the show, do yourself a favor. Buy a few feet of good heavy rope instead, and then go hang yourself.
Jesus!
Was the show really that bad? It's not the show. It's you two. You're not liking it.
The pair are forced to try and find some good PR because honestly, people didn't really like them. And eventually they find this girl named Emma Nolan.
She lives in Indiana, which is very homophobic, and she wants to take her girlfriend to the high school prom, but she can't because the PTA won't let her because she's a lesbian.
Dee Dee Allen, my character, and her fun little gang of Broadway stars go over to Edgewater, Indiana, and make some messes out there.
Ask yourself exactly what it is that you find so frightening about this. Hold it! Hold it! Hold it! What you are doing here is wrong.
Excuse me, who are you?
Seriously? I'm Broadway's Barry Glickman. Where's the lesbian kid?
It's like,
Hi, I'm Barry. What's your name?
Emma?
Emma. Don't you worry, Emma. You are not alone. I'm as gay as a bucket of weeds. A bucket of them! And I'm come all the way from New York to save you. Tomorrow, we're going to have a rally. There's going to be bands and choreography. Excuse me. Shame on you. People. We're liberal Democrats with Broadway. And we have come to pry open your teeny little eyes.
We all try and do some surface level managing, try and change the hearts of the crowds.
Yeah, so right as Emma's getting ready for the prom with the Broadway folk and is really excited and everyone sort of thinks that everything's going to be okay, when they walk into the prom, they realize that there has not been as much progress and change as they thought.
Sorry. Great, that fixes everything. Have fun at your normal person's prom. Emma? Emma?
This is what we're going to do. Get in the car. We're going to go to that house.
Stop! This is already the worst night of my life. Just stop helping me. It's time that we own it. And make it clear that tonight belongs. Make it clear that tonight belongs. Make it clear that tonight belongs.
Our plan didn't work so well, and we're gonna have to start over from scratch. It seemed hopeless. But eventually, our team bands together, and we try and regain Emma's confidence.
To like help Emma get her prom and like help uplift her and know that like it's okay to be where you are.
It all goes wrong, and then it all gets right again.
We discuss very real current day issues because the reality is all over America there are tons of LGBTQ plus kids who aren't able to be as open as they would like to be. And so we're telling a real story here, which is something that is really special to me, and it also adds a little bit more pressure.
Sure, so this is something that is happening a lot around the country, right? People are getting persecuted for who they are and their beliefs and who they love. And being able to show this through theater in a form that is something that I connect to and that I hope that everyone in the cast also connects to is a really great way to make sure that we have a voice in what's happening and how we relate to this.
And part of why I chose this show was because I knew that the role of Emma would be perfect for Lou.
The fact that we get to do the show and tell this like, you know, uplifting story that does show what it's like to be homophobic and that shows what it's like to be gay in America, and how, you know, young kids have, you know, overcome that and been able to, even the homophobic ones have been able to like love thy neighbor, for lack of a better term.
Breaking down the rehearsal process.
Well, it's a lot. There's a lot of, you know, moving cogs that go into making a show like this.
I'm gonna start off with music. First day of rehearsals, we went into the chapel, sat around the piano, and immediately got into music. Miss Iannelli is such a fun and like amazing music instructor. He's new to poly and poly arts in general, so it was really fun getting to know him and like seeing like everyone else in the musical like warm up to him and be like, oh yeah, this is our guy. And then after that, we went into like acting scenes. Not everyone was called for those days, so it was kind of like Dee Dee and the Broadway people would meet, and then like everyone else would go to the dance studio with Mr. Turner to work on the big numbers. And those were always fun.
Mr. Turner's dances always look amazing when they come together.
A lot of Mr. Turner yelling at people.
Thinking about choreography, of course, they have to be mindful of some people don't have the technical skill sets when it comes to like, ballet training or jazz training or the technical or codified movements.
Not everybody is a dancer, and that's completely fine. But the important thing is when people know that they have to put in work, all of the cast members really put in that work, and I'm super proud of them.
The way that the students are working here has been very different, vastly different from how I've worked with students in the past. This is probably my 16th show at maybe my 8th school, and I think this is the first time where students really pushed each other in a way that we didn't. Usually the sort of direction and sort of the motivation really came top down, but this was a time where the cast takes it upon themselves to really find the cracks in the cast, find the cracks in the show, and try to fill it themselves and try to be motivating to each other.
I feel like this is a team of directors that just really pushes us.
So I'm the director of the show.
And I'm the assistant director of the show.
So my basic role is to make sure that the show happens, right? I'm the person who coordinates all of the blocking that happens with the actors, but also the coordination and the planning of making sure everyone knows their music and learns their dances. And we work with the technical director in creating our set and having our costumes done and making sure that all of that happens. But my job is really to make everything come together to make the best show possible.
Very similarly, I help out with blocking and running rehearsals, and especially this year has been a lot of giving notes.
This isn't Diego, no, I have no idea where he is, but Chloe can reiterate this to him. Right now, Diego's giving you a thumbs up. He needs to hug you. I mean, he just asked you to prom, and then he's like, yeah, and leaves. No, you guys should hug and then walk off. The hand thing's good, but that needs to happen. Why is no one singing for you happen?
It is so like amazing to know that like Poly is allowing students to like rise up and take on these like leadership positions to be like, I'll help assistant, like I'll be assistant director, or I'll be assistant music director.
Yeah, I mean, it's just really fun, and I think we have a great team, so yeah.
I am sort of dreading a bit passing on my torch, which every year the seniors pass their torches down to the juniors at the cast party. And it's always a super emotional moment, because for the seniors, it's your last show, you're leaving. For the juniors and all of the underclassmen, they know like they're not going to see you really after this. This is their last show with you. It's a really special moment, and I'm looking forward to it, but I'm also really not.
That's it.
Favorite part? It'd probably be the times when I'm not acting or on stage, and I guess that sounds, kind of funny at the start, but that's really just when I'm able to spend time with the people who also do the play with me, who I'd honestly consider, it's like family, the musical, the whole cast. We spend so much time together that it gets to the point where, you feel like you share this connection with them. And during that time when we're, working on the show, but we're not actively acting, dancing, singing, we're able to have like these really fun moments, which I'll probably remember for the rest of my life.